What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be packing and loading for the Sturgis Black Hills Rally 2021, the 81st. This will be my first year going. I've been to a small local rally a few times, but never anything this far away from home and this long. The rally that I go to locally is just a weekend thing. It's not even really a bike rally. It's billed as a river rally. So all of that needs to go on here. The tan bag has all my clothes for it's basically a week's worth of clothes. I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks, but I'll have to do laundry at some point. I have way too many pairs of socks because my feet need to stay clean and dry. Got a GoPro mount kind of hanging out underneath the case hanging out underneath the bag there just a little bit. The hatchet will end up zip tied to my crash bar on the saddlebag. Tent stakes are in the Walmart bag. That's a bag of tools. That is wrenches and screwdrivers, Allen wrenches. My chaps. I am taking a hammock. I seriously doubt I will have a place to put it up. I am staying at the Buffalo Chip, and everything I've seen, there's not a whole lot of trees. My leather coat will end up thrown over the top of my clothes bag. The sleeping mat, the sleeping bag, and the tent will end up on the rack back there. The rain gear, the sock hats and gator necks will end up, and this bag of tools, this is sockets and Allen sockets and ratchets. All this will end up in the right hand saddlebag. All this will be in the left hand. I already have a couple ratchet straps hanging on the back of the bike to tie things down. So let's get to loading. All right, so here I have a heavy duty 42-gallon contractor grade trash bag that I plan on putting my sleeping pad, sleeping bag, and tent all in before I strap it to the back. That way I don't have to worry about having wet gear by the time I get there, because we are still 2 days out of when I'm supposed to leave. So I will get all this in there and get it tied down, bag tied up, and strapped onto the bike. Now I will end up coming back and taping up the loose stuff so it's not driving me up the wall riding down the road at, the speed limit. Whatever that happens to be. Wink, wink. All right. So I am probably overpacking for tools, but as you can see, I have plenty of Allen bits and regular sockets in there, along with 3/8 drive ratchet, a couple of them, a few extensions, and there's a 1/4 inch drive ratchet in there, an extension or two for it. I have an adapter in there from 3/8 to half, so I can run 1/2 inch drive on the few of the sockets that I have that are half. These are my clears for night riding, which I'll end up having to wear whenever I take off, because I'm trying to roll out at 4 a.m. which is 100% wishful thinking, but I'm trying to do an iron butt on the way up there and knock out 1,000, the whole ride, which is 1,200 miles, in less than 24 hours. I have paracord, because you can never have too much paracord. Never know what you're going to need it for. Bandana, little microfiber cloth for cleaning, wiping off the helmet. Sunscreen, very important. A second pair of clears for in case I meet somebody that doesn't have any. Bug spray, also very important. And a beer koozie. As you can see, that pretty well filled that saddlebag. There's still a little bit of room up here. That tool bag takes up a lot of room. That leaves a lot of air gap. That one's a little bit better, but I couldn't fit everything into one, and nor would I want to, because it'd make it awful heavy to one side. So now we're going to do the left-hand saddlebag. I have my insurance information already in here. A couple of damn masks in case I go someplace that absolutely requires them, but I do not want to wear them if I do not have to. And some Tylenol, Excedrin, whatever the hell it is. And here is wrenches. There is 2 wrenches from 5/16 up to 3/4 and 8mm up to 19mm. There's 2 of each. That way I know I have hopefully what I need. Allen wrenches and Torx wrenches. Some miscellaneous parts for an air system that I do not have anymore. Screwdriver. And this pair of vice grips needs to go in there. So we'll start loading up this side after I zip that back up. Here I have a pair of ironclad gloves, another beanie, because I don't know why I have 2, but I have 2. A couple bandanas, keep the sun off my bald head. My chaps, which I will probably end up wearing for the most part. and a hammock that is pretty damn comfortable, but like I said, I probably won't be able to use it. And the tent stakes. I wanted something more robust than what comes with the tent, and I think I've thrown away or used them for other things on the ones that came with it. Here I have a phone charger. I don't even know if it works. I'll have to grab my other one from in the house, or a couple of them. Yeah, actually needs to go on the other side of the bag because that's where I've got a power cord at. Another pair of cheap gloves. And that's pretty well it for that saddlebag. Okay, so I have my clothes bag set on here. I'm going to use these bungee nets to hold it on. I have one that's better than the other. And of course, they're always in a tangled nest whenever you get them. This bag does have a camelback in it, so it's actually not staying on here. I'll be taking it off, filling it up with water. That way I have cool beverage running down the road. Again, at the speed limit because you don't want to speed. Alright, well, you all get the point. That'll be how it'll be on there, and it won't go anywhere. And here I have the hatches zip tied on. Again, it'll rotate around, but it won't go anywhere else. And I'll be starting off wearing my leather jacket, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, maybe subscribe. I got rides coming up, a ride up there. I hope to be posting while I'm actually up there. At least short clips of the rides. Longer versions will wait until I get home. Thanks.